Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we are going to be setting up my bullet journal for the month of March. So I'm just starting out by creating a gingham pattern for the background of my cover page. I am just using a gray brush pen. I will link everything in the description box if you want to know what supplies I use. I can't remember, I think this is the Zebra brand, but anyway, I basically am just using this gray color just because it will blend in nicely but still create that nice background look. And for this month I'm kind of going for a floral but then also like bulletin look. Like if you had a bulletin board and you hung things up on it and some of those things were flowers. That's kind of the vibe that we're going for. So now I am adding in all of my little floral details and writing out the word March because it's March, and just kind of putting in all those details. I did go around where the flowers would be, like I left a space when I was drawing out the gingham just because I didn't know how it would look layered. I think it really just depends on how dark the color is that you're going for with the gingham, but just be aware you might want to go around it just in case. And that worked pretty well for me. I just wanted to add in kind of all around these floral details, little leaves, and the purple flowers. This is a really simple setup in the sense that it uses like just the three colors. It just uses purple, gray, and green. So that's something that I really like about it, is just the simplicity. The next page that I'm doing is a TBR/video planning page. I decided to not do my habit tracker this month because I'll be honest with you, I haven't been using it. I have not been using it. I look at it sometimes and then I think, oh, well, did I actually do my habit that day? I don't know. I can't remember. It's been like 5 days since I've looked at this and I just haven't filled it out. So I'm not going to put it in this month because why would I put it in if I'm not using it? You know, that's the great thing about bullet journaling. There's a lot of flexibility in how you want to use things. So for me this month, I was like, no habit tracker. Habit tracker out of here. But I do like having a little TBR. I don't always, stick to it exactly. If you don't know, TBR stands for to be read. So just like a list of books that I want to read that month. Honestly, most of the time I don't stick to it exactly, but it does kind of just give me a general vibe of like, what do I want to accomplish this month when it comes to my reading? I usually pick like 3 books. I read more than that averagely. Averagely? Is that a word? That's not a word. On average, I read more than that, but just to give me an idea. That's what I write down. And then far as like the video planning, I wanted to make the box a lot bigger this month because last month I had a bunch of video ideas and I was running out of space, which is a good thing because that means I'm being creatively fueled, but I just wanted a little bit more space for it this month. So now we're getting into the weeklies. If you've been following me for a while, the past couple months I have done a Dutch door type spread for all of my weeklies, but this month I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this back to old school bullet journaling. There's gonna be pages for every week. I'm gonna do this kind of horizontal layout and just bring it back to the good old days. You know what I mean? And I really like it. I think it turned out quite cute, and I'm excited to use it because I think this still gives me plenty of space to write down my to-do items. I decided also to put a little mini calendar in the top left corner, which you can see. I haven't filled out the numbers yet, but and then I'll just highlight the week that I'm in, just because then it's like, I don't know, gives you a good sense of where you are in the month. Sometimes I lose track of that. Sometimes I really do. I'm like, what day is it? I have no idea. Wednesday? The number? Couldn't be me. I don't know. So I thought that might just be like a nice little addition also because I don't generally use like a large calendar when I put it into my bullet journal. It's there to be pretty and then I never look at it again. So I thought this little mini calendar would be a fun way to do it, to have that view. Then instead of doing like my usual drop shadow, I thought it would be really fun if I just added a grid to a few of the boxes in the purple, because the purple is a light enough color that when I write on it in pen, I'll still be able to see everything. Like it won't get all jumbled up together, but then still add kind of that nice texture to the page. Also, the reason that there's like a brown mark on my finger is because I was coloring with my daughter, and she doesn't have great marker control because she's 2 years old. So just don't worry about that. That's what that is. So anyway, for this one I decided to use a ruler because the first one I freehanded it and I was like, ooh, that looks a little janky. Let's bring a ruler in. So that's what I did. Brought a ruler in. I think this is really cute. I think I might incorporate this more from now on just because it's like a really fun way to add color in without just being like a boring drop shadow. I mean, drop shadows are fine. I do like drop shadows. And sometimes drop shadows just really complete a page. But this is just a little more unique. And I find that really exciting. I like it. It brings new life into my bullet journaling life. That was a dumb sentence. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, so then I also wanted to include an example of what another weekly would look like and switch it up just a teeny bit. So again, I just added that little mini calendar in the corner, and then I brought back in the bulletin board vibe by making the boxes look like they are pinned up or held up with a piece of tape. I just wanted to incorporate that bulletin-ness back into this. I did think about putting the gray gingham in the background of these two, and I might go at it later. We'll see how I feel or how much time I have. I honestly don't like to spend a ton of time on creating my weekly spreads just because usually I just like need to use them. But I don't know, I might add the gingham back in just to give it a little more color. And then again, I just like made the tape have that grid pattern from the previous page to tie that together. Bring the purple in, make it nice and colorful. It could go for more color though. As I'm watching this now, I'm realizing that. So maybe I'll go back in and add that in, but really, weekly spreads can be as complicated or as simple as you want them to be, which is true of all bullet journaling. So that's one of the reasons that I love it, is because it's like it really is flexible as you need it to be wherever you are in your life. So yeah, this is just another fun little weekly. I'm really excited to use these. I think these are really cute. And they turned out fun. I really love like a bulletin board theme. I did that a few years ago too, and like that month I barely used my bullet journal because I just got really busy, and I'm like, man, I love the bulletin. Gotta bring back the bulletin more often because there's so much you can do with it. It's so versatile, but it's like adorable. So, needless to say, I am very pleased with how this theme turned out. Let me know what your bullet journal theme is for March. I think this turned out so fun. It's so cute. You can use whatever colors you want. The picture that I saw that I used kind of for inspiration had blue, and that would also be really cute. I think these turned out great. I'm really excited to use these weeklies. I think the mini calendar turned out really nice. I like the incorporation of color and the uniqueness of the grids. So overall, I really like this theme, and thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video.